Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in the right place at the right time. Today is Sunday, and I'm here to invite you guys out for my show on Tuesday. So before I get into that, I always have to give a shout out, and I got several on today. First, I want to give another shout out to all of the dads, the fathers, the men that are responsible for help raising our young people. Today is Father's Day, so I have to give a shout out. I called them out on yesterday's show, and I'm going to call them out on today's show. I celebrate you on today. My phone has been blowing up all day long. I've been getting phone calls, texts, all sorts of celebratory shout out for the celebration that today is. It's also Juneteenth weekend, so I hope you had a very safe Juneteenth celebration. So shout out for that for those that celebrated Juneteenth. It is now a federal and or state holiday, so I hope you got some good recreation in over the course of this weekend. Now, I have a shout out that I always give each and every time that I go live. I have to give a shout out to my mentor, Dr. Hunt. Dr. Hunt and I have been traveling in life together for 30 plus years, and he has been a blessing to both me and my family, as well as I have been a blessing to both him and his family. And and the benefits of having a mentor, I talk about it all the time because I want to express the benefits on such a way that you go out and get one. Because it's important to have someone to help you navigate in life when you're having, rough issues and situations and circumstances that go on in our life that we have to try to figure out whether to go left or whether to go right or to keep going straight ahead. So a mentor can help you with those situations and circumstances. So I pray and I hope that you find someone that can be a mentor to you in your life that will help you navigate life. Okay? And then once you find the mentor, then you can get a show and shout them out. Okay? So find you a mentor, make it happen. Okay? Now, it's Black History Moment. That's what we're on today. And by it being Juneteenth, I ran across something that ran across my social media on this week, and I wanted to talk about it. Juneteenth is the day in Texas where the slaves that were enslaved finally got the information that they were free. Well, not just in America, but all of South America and the Americas had slavery. And I ran across a bit of information about a slave that was they wrote a story about. He's originally from Sao Paulo, and his name was Pata Seca. And they have guesstimated that he was a breeder slave that was responsible for at least 200 births in his lifetime. And how slavery went, once a person is the property of a slave owner, then they have the ability and the right to do with you as they see fit. So when this young man became a breeder, his responsibility was to mate with all of the women on the plantation to help bring forth young men or women with distinctive bloodlines that would help keep the breeding or the slave stock strong, as they called it. So I have put some information in the comments section where you'll be able to see more information about this young man. And I know most people say that was not the worst job on the plantation, but when you're forced to make child after child after child after child, it ain't fun no more. Okay, so you just think about it. You know, you're forced to continue making children after children after children after children, because you're a breeder. And, just think of the tragedy and the disrespect that goes along with that. Yes, South America had more slave ships land there in the beginning part of slavery than North America did. And this was in Brazil where this young man landed, and, his life, his story is being told in the article that's in the comments section. But his life, all of those children that he had, he didn't have a say-so over how they were raised. Some were put in the field, some were put in the house, some were recruited for breeding. So, it makes me think back on a conversation that I was having the other day about critical race theory and all of the things that Europeans did to people of color, black folks, African Americans, no matter what they called themselves on this week. These were all atrocities that happened to our ancestors, and I never miss an opportunity to try and help people understand that the blood of our ancestors cries out for us never to forget what our ancestors went through, because it was an atrocity. It was not nothing that they asked for themselves. They were captured. They were brought to Brazil. They were brought to the Americas. They were brought to North America, to the 13 original colonies, and forced into a life of imprisonment, slavery. And, Europeans and people in modern day trying to say, oh, it wasn't so bad. Hey, we made millions of dollars. It wasn't so bad, and that's their attitude about it. And out of these millions and billions of dollars that they have made and continue to hold on to wealth, they don't want to share any of that wealth with any of the descendants of those that were imprisoned, enslaved, and help make money for their family and their ancestors. They don't want to help share that wealth with any of us. So as we think about Juneteenth, it's not just a party. It's just not another day off. It's a day where we should remember our ancestors and the ones that were enslaved even longer than the Emancipation Proclamation or the freeing of the slaves and all of the constitutional things that came forth to help slaves to establish themselves in this country as free people. So it's more than just a concert. It's more than just a day off. It's a day of remembrance to help us understand that we struggled, but yet we survived. We struggled, but yet we have overcome. Are we there yet? No. Are we on our way? Maybe. Because I think some things that happen in modern day technology take us backwards instead of forwards. So I want to encourage you on today to remember our ancestors and think about your ancestors and the ones that helped survive so that you can still be here. I hope you celebrate your fathers and grandfathers and great grandfathers on today, because without them, you would not be here. So there's someone that is responsible for your bloodline still being here, and them overcoming makes it easier to be able to see the benefit of where you are now. Wow, I'm still here, and there's still more to accomplish. So don't give up. Don't let your guard down. Keep up the good work and keep on telling people that we shall overcome. Today, not tomorrow. We shall overcome. And don't let your guard down. So I want to invite you guys out on Tuesday. I have Gary Hunter coming out. He has been on the show. He filled in before for someone else, Miss Naima, and he's coming on as a guest on purpose this time. He's a photojournalist. He lives in Detroit, and he's going to come on the show, and we're going to talk about some of the things that he has been through as a photojournalist, and he was part of the press crew that traveled with President Obama. So I'm sure some interesting things he would be willing to share with us coming up on this Tuesday. You don't want to miss it. Okay? I want to invite you guys to go over to my website, ask-dr-ron.com. When you get over there, please notice the first thing that you can see is that you can watch the live right there on the show. Check it out. Take a look at what's going on with all of my advertisers. My advertisers help make it possible for me to do what I do. So please check it out. All right. And don't forget to check me out each and every Wednesday on Street News Now, each and every Wednesday, the Noon Report. Please join me every Wednesday, okay? And don't forget to check me out from the desk of Dr. Ron. Find out what's going on my mind, okay? Come hear my commentary each and every Saturday. And I want to thank everybody that have made contributions and donations up to this point in time. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all that have. This is all the ways that you can make contributions. Please do so. Please subscribe, like, and share. I'm going to say that again. Please subscribe, like, and share. Please tell somebody about the show. Invite them to come check the show out. And then you come sit down with them and watch it. Okay, do that. We have some good conversations. We have some good knowledge. So please spread the word. And I just want to say once again, happy Father's Day. All those that are fathers, please enjoy your day. I pray that you're doing exactly what you want to do on this day. Okay? So I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Please stay encouraged. Please stay blessed. Look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday. Be safe.